Hey everyone, what you're looking at here is a very old project. This project I started back in 2011, I think it was, almost 2 years, a little over 2 years ago. What it is the Revell 711 Mustang GTO, as raced by Bruce Jenner. This is Bruce Jenner's car. If you remember, Bruce Jenner was a gold medalist in the Summer Olympics for track and field. It's a really cool car. I like it a lot. There's four other cars in the series for this. They were IMSA racing cars, I believe. They raced in IMSA, whatever the hell it is. I'm not very familiar with it, but I remember watching a little bit of it when I was a kid, because it was a Mustang, and that was back in the 80s. This is the 86 Mustang. I started building this a while ago, and I was really into it, and I was really cruising along with it compared to my other builds, the way I normally lose interest. But it stalled when it came to the body decals, or actually not the decals, the painting of the body. It's a two-tone body, which I'll show you in a minute, and the contours and everything just really threw me off, and I couldn't figure out how to decal it, so it stalled. But you know, I don't normally do race cars. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I'm not really a NASCAR fan. But this one really inspired me and I wanted to do it. But as guys that build NASCAR will know, it's kind of tedious and everything with all the different parts that have to be painted and stuff, with the roll cage and everything. Nothing really special. The motor, I wired the motor with the parts from Parks ignition set, so it's got the wires and the coil. I also made, if you look through here, through the roll bar, I made my own seat belts. That was my first attempt at that. I thought it came out pretty decent. But it's a neat little car. I really like it. I'm hoping to get a couple more from the series, like the Whistler, I think there's a Folgers car. I really like them. I think they look cool together. But that's it. This is part of my New Year's resolution in finishing my old kits. Since my started kits far exceed my completed kits, I thought I'd knock a couple out as per my New Year's resolution this year. So this is one of them. So let's take a look at the body. What happened is I painted the car white as the base coat. I was always taught to go light and then work your way up to dark. But the contours and everything, for some reason, when I was doing it, I just couldn't get the white masked off properly so I can paint the blue. But last night I was sitting in a hangout and just needed something to do, so I started going to town. I pulled this one out and I just started going to town, and I got it pretty well masked off, or as masked off as I'm gonna get it. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take some dark blue. Got some Model Masters acrylic dark blue. I'm going to give this sucker a squirt. Hopefully it doesn't end up in the bag of oven cleaner like my last build did. But I'd really like to see this done because I really like the car. Love Mustangs. These were really cool race cars. Again, it's got a great history also. So hang on, we'll be right back. Alright, it's time to get this thing done and finished. The chassis is all done, ready to go. Just got to put the wheels on. The body is ready for decals, and here is the decal sheet. So we're going to get started on these and be back in a little bit.